and good afternoon. You know, here at Generation C for a jam-packed, full of interesting stories about the youth and for the youth. My name is Monique Adams and I'm joined here by my lovely, sexy co-host.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeanette Diergaard, and if you guys don't know already, Generation C aims to empower the youth through all our three segments, mainly The Zone, School Corner and Varsity Corner. So please definitely do stay tuned.
I mean, you do not want to miss anything. And you know, Generation C takes a recap of The Zone, which comes out every Tuesday, and you can find it in our dailies, 3 of our dailies, which is the Allgemeine Zeitung, the Republican, and the Namibian Sun.
Have you read The Zone yet?
First thing after I got my coffee.
Without coffee, even before you drink the coffee, you first page through. That's how dedicated we are.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So you guys be sure to grab yourself a copy of The Zone. You can find it in the Namibian Sun, Republican and Allgemeine Zeitung.
Yes, she had to say it for the second time so it can just be engraved in your minds.
So for the second time,
yeah,
Namibian Sun, Republican and Allgemeine Zeitung.
Speaking about Allgemeine Zeitung and ads and things,
yes.
Before we head over to the gist and the show of today, let's take a quick ad break.
Now we're going to bring you the best news there is on a Tuesday. So guys, on our front page, page 1, we have Mr. Olavi Hangula. He is a 23-year-old London-based investment banker that decided to donate to Ilau Primary School. Hangula was born and raised in Windhoek and left for the United States of America in 2015 to complete his international baccalaureate diploma at United World College after being awarded a scholarship while in grade 11.
Oh wow, what an inspiring story.
What an inspiring guy.
Yeah, all around doing great things. I love the fact that, you know, even though you moved to another country, you've seen the world, you still plow back to your roots.
So when we go, we're going to plow back again here.
Oh yes, most definitely. But that was on our front page. Now we head over to page 2 where we have a Vox Pop. Continuing on page 2, as I said, be sure to catch our Vox Pop. At the recent Model United Nations conference in the capital city, MyZone asked the young delegates what they thought was the biggest culprit in global warming.
You know, Monique, I also have something to say about what the biggest culprit is of global warming.
Okay, the floor is yours.
Yes. You know, it's just carelessness. If we don't care about our country, even just throwing a paper there, not caring about it, or leaving something for someone else to pick up, that's already you know, acting
as one of the culprits.
Ignorant towards everything.
Exactly, I agree with you 100%.
So guys, please do not be ignorant towards the environment. So now we're going to check out our photo of the week. So the photo of the week was taken in Botswana when it was World Children's Day. So it is actually the head of states from Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana and Namibia who participated in a panel discussion, and the leaders were joined by child representatives to discuss the future they want.
I mean, Jeannie, can you zoom in that picture real quick? And do you see our colleague Rivaldo Kavanga
I see
there?
that handsome young man flexing his mind with the president of Namibia.
Dr. Hage Gaykob, and we would just like to, you know, congratulate our fellow colleague Rivaldo Kavanga for doing amazing things.
For doing the most, you know. I think we will have to feature him one of these days.
I mean,
on
later
The Zone
on,
as well.
You know how he always says, later on we're going to work through his secretary, his PA.
Yeah, we won't be able to speak to him anymore.
Yeah.
Just so, by the way, he is the future president of Namibia.
Whoop, whoop, I stand. But now we head over and we go to page 3, where we have a story by Wetumweni Shikahe about the We Care project that aims to empower youth in schools. The project was started with the aim of having both boy and girl clubs to be part of the Life Skills program. Sanitary pad job boxes at high schools in the Komas, Claras, Oshikoto, and Harta-Bridges have been initiated by We Care. Wow, amazing stuff.
Really awesome stuff.
You know, I recently, when they had the launch here at the headquarters of Standard Bank, I had the opportunity to, you know, see that firsthand. And it's a really great initiative. I know it will be, give it a couple years.
Yeah.
And it will really spark
Will
change
blow up.
and, blow up immediately. But great stuff over there.
Absolutely. Now we're going over to page 4 and 5. That is a spread done by yours truly. So we dive back into the World Children's Day. We find out of the events that took place during the week that led up to the World Children's Day. So actually a really cool fun fact, it happened in Botswana, as I mentioned, and everything took place at the Kazungula Bridge, which connects all 4 countries. So Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and Namibia, and it directly links Zambia and Botswana.
Wow.
So what they did at during the evening, they lit up the bridge blue in celebration of World Children's Day, and it's also 75 years of the existence of UNICEF.
Oh my word!
So
amazing
guys,
stuff. Well, now we move on to page 6, where we have sports story written by Irene Marie van der Walt of the MTC Hopsol League provide quality youth soccer. The 2021 MTC Hopsol Youth Soccer League concluded with a series of nail-biting matches that left parents and spectators on the edge of their seats. Ooh, I want to see the video.
I'm on my edge of the seat just
Right
reading
now.
that, just listening to you reading the caption.
Exactly. So take a look at the video and you don't fall from your seat and enjoy.
On page 7, we have our beautiful star teacher, Miss Celestine Isaacs from Piaka de Villiers Secondary School.
And it's all the way from Keetmanshoop.
It is all the way from Keetmanshoop from our colleague, Elizabeth. Yes, absolutely. And then we also have a news story by Micheline Navatises about a youth and unemployment report launched as Namibia undertook a targeted review of youth unemployment in 2019. The African Peer Review Mechanism, APRM, targeted review report on youth unemployment was launched on 17 November by Vice President Nangola Mbumba.
But that was all, for the publication. But now it's the time for an interview.
Yes, we'll be heading over to Mr. Simon Naubeb. He is the founder of the Youth
Young Chocolate Talent Development Program, which was introduced last year. So if you want to know more about this young man's journey and just you feel inspired and you want to donate or contribute something, stay tuned for the interview and enjoy it.
We are with Mr. Simon Naubeb. He will be telling us more about his program called Young Chocolate Talent Development Program. But first, let's start at the beginning. Mr. Simon, welcome to Generation C.
Thank you for inviting me to your program.
Yes, it's always a pleasure. So can you perhaps just please give us a brief background about yourself?
I'm a musician and a producer. I debuted myself back in 2016. So after releasing my project, then I decided no, there's still more that the industry lacks. So I decided on opening my own record label so that I can help groom and develop talents from the streets.
Okay.
So basically, yeah, that's it.
So that's also what the Young Chocolate Talent Development Program is about. Is it just a production company, or what else do you do?
It's basically a focus on talent development.
Okay.
Yeah, I focus on talent development whereby I take in talent auditions randomly, and then if some people just come directly to me, some people go through my social media pages, and then I give them a shot with an audition, and then if I can see that they are really for that, then I take them in. I give them the necessary trainings, mic handlings, arrangements, and yeah, vocal control and so forth.
Okay. So the program that you run, it also includes the development of producers. You're also developing producers, music producers, or is it mostly just vocalists? Or what do you focus on?
Basically, thus far, I haven't had music producers that came to me asking for help and so forth. But most of the people that are coming to me for help is for their musical aspirations, singing, rappers, and so forth. So, but I have the expertise. I have the expertise when television production as well. I have the expertise. I've been doing it, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So when did you start with the television production and your expertise?
Television production, I would say I started with that back in 2015. Music videos, short films, and so forth. And I later on I thought that all these gifts, it's born with talent. I didn't study any of this, so I decided let me share my expertise with others.
Yes.
That also have the passion for the entertainment industry. So because it's the mind of a mastermind. We need to teach others. We need to groom others.
Do you get any assistance when you're managing your time and resources during your program?
That's a hard one, but no.
Okay.
No, I do everything on my own. Even when it comes to event management, studio arrangements, production, beat making, recordings, mixing, mastering, I do it on my own. So I believe that in the near future, I'll have a team that will, be supporting. Yes. Because we always need a backbone. We need people, because it's very nerve-wracking. One person doing so many things, and then you can't even think straight.
Yeah.
And but by the grace of the Lord, I keep on pushing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And through the program, what would you like to reach within the community besides developing these talents?
My thing is, I don't want to develop talent and then drop them. Basically, the reason why our entertainment industry is not growing is most of our musicians are not having self-discipline. They don't have that self-discipline, and then whatsoever they do, they don't even like having management because they don't want to be, controlled.
Yeah.
But it's not about being controlled, it's about being, you are being disciplined, you are being helped, you are being developed properly, you are being groomed properly. Therefore we have musicians that are running around randomly looking around for shows, and you'll be asking $150, you'll be asking for $250, and that money will still be blown up at the same event. So basically what the focus is, because I also offer artist management.
Okay.
And the importance is to bring value to our industry. Basically what, bringing value in the means of, as a brand.
Yes.
A brand needs to be presented properly. Only when a brand is presented properly, it can portray its value, and others can see the value that it's withholding, and
Yeah.
it can be supported. But if a brand is not disciplined, then basically there's no way that you will, even the person, an investor, will see the need of
Interesting.
financing that brand, or even giving a gig to the brand. Basically, do you understand?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And what advice do you have for young people that wants to follow your path, that wants to go into music, or yes, being an artist, especially in Namibia?
Especially in Namibia.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that I've had a lot, and one thing that I always keep on hearing, is that Namibia does not have money. The Namibian industry is not growing. But then I'd like to tell others that are watching that, you know, Namibia is everything. Namibia has everything, and Namibians are supportive. It's only when you take yourself seriously as a brand. If you are passionate about what you want to do, it doesn't matter where you are at the moment, where you currently are, but you know, most people would say that the sky is the limit, but I say that the sky is not the limit. Your dreams are the limit, because your dreams can eventually surpass the sky. So, you know, we all, like I mentioned to you earlier on, we all have talents.
Yes.
And we were given these talents so that we cannot live in poverty, you know, but then mostly the youth are sitting on their talents, while they can, just imagine, even the owner of KFC, it's not him that created the chicken. He only knew how to fry it. And he's a billionaire. Do you understand?
And just to end off, I see that you brought some stuff with. Can you just tell us more about it? You have a CD there and a poster.
Yeah, basically this is a CD launch of the youngest musician in Namibia, in Africa, and in the world, according to research. She's just 13 years old.
Okay.
And this is proof that the talent development program is doing very well. She's only 13, but the type of music she does, the content she does lyrically, she's very talented. So, you know, we invest in people like this. This is her debut album that she's launching on the 27th of November, which is this coming Saturday. So this is, she did 2 songs for our current athletic teenagers, Christine Boma and Beatrice Masilingi.
Okay. Yeah.
So just look, just by doing that for them, they noticed her talent, and then they decided that they want to be at the city launch to support her.
Okay.
So that's how what we are doing. We just did our part, and then the world outside does their part when it comes to supporting. So everyone else can support. If they wouldn't have noticed the talent, then they wouldn't have supported her. So this is just proof that, you know, the talent the program is really grooming talent. She's 13. It's a 17-track album, and if you can listen to this project, you can see that, you know, she's on another level. You understand? Her first music video premiered Saturday morning, which we shot with the Optimistic Media Group. So it's basically, that's it.
Great, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Naubeb. It was a pleasure to have you in studio. And all the best with developing your talents and the community. I think we will all appreciate what you're doing. Yeah, and your works will definitely pay off.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Thanks for having me. And yeah,
okay.
Till we meet again.
Absolutely. There you have it, viewers. If you're into music and you would like to have your talents developed, don't hesitate to contact Mr. Naubeb, and we will see you all in a short while.
Wow, Jeannie, I must say, what an informative and inspiring interview you had with the young man.
You know, Monique, it's really heartwarming to see what the youth is doing or what young people are doing for their own community. You know, a lot of the times when when we succeed, we decide to leave our community, move to another suburb, and then, just leave everything like it was. Yeah. But what he's doing is really awesome, and he's doing it without any financial backing, which is inspiring.
I loved the fact when he said that if he was you shouldn't do something just for the money. Don't think of money first. That will come. Do it for the passion and for the need to have change in your community. And just watching him speak, I could sense the passion that he has for what he does. I just like to say, a good luck. And if you watch that interview and you want to give, contribute something, please don't hesitate to hit us up so we can link you with him. And then you can also be part of that huge change. Change starts with you, so pull up. Bring your friends and family and pull up. But that was the end of the edition of The Zone. But we are not done with Generation C. What's next?
So we'll be heading over to School Corner. So do stay tuned for all the happenings
of school
in the schools
news,
not just in Windhoek, but as in the whole of Namibia.
Exactly. So, stay tuned. You can go grab snacks real quick, but come back and enjoy. Yes, we are still around, and this is School Corner. I'm so excited for today's School Corner because, we are not just focusing on, people always complain, why you just went to schools, Don't worry, relax. We got you. So for our first video, is about Julian Josop, a grade 7 learner who believes that the rollout of a basic income grant for all Namibians will make a significant improvement in the lives of Namibians. He made these remarks at a press briefing in Ochumise's Achterland, organized by the Economic and Social Justice Trust, a grade 7 learner, 13 years old.
And there's actually something that they're doing in America currently. They're giving social grants to the community after COVID, especially to help boost the economy. So this young man is forward thinking. Stay tuned for that video, guys.
Yeah, stay tuned for that video and enjoy.
There are people that need to provide their kids and put food on the table for their kids, but they have no way of doing it. They are unemployed. Now, this basic income grant can help them. It can bring out 500 is not much, but it can help them monthly to buy some food and to educate their children. Basic income grant can help to pay children's schools. If the people that get the basic income grant use that $500 to pay for their kids' schools, their kids will be more educated. We will have a better Namibia if we use this basic income grant. But if we don't use it, we are going down. We have nothing to. People are unemployed. People are living around eating in the garbage. What are we doing about those things? Nothing. We are here talking while the rich people are getting rich and the poor people are getting more poor and poor. So this basic income grant can help the people.
Wow, informative indeed.
And passionate.
Well spoken, young man.
Absolutely. Now we're heading to Ipako. Ipako is in...
That's a Chobabas.
Yes, Chobabas.
Oops.
So now we're going to have a video from the Ipako Primetime Instagram page of the Vice Head Boy and LRC that they interviewed by one of the members of the My Zone editorial team. So let's have a look at that.
Hi guys, I'm Justin Sharma, and right here I have my Vice Head Boy and my LRC. So guys, what are your names?
So my name is Ezal Kewari and I'm the LRC of Ipako High School. I am Barile Katabino, the Vice Head Boy of Ipako High School.
It is very nice to have you guys here. So Vice Head Boy, how do you feel about being the new Vice Boy of Ipako High School?
I feel good. At first I did not expect to be an LRC, not at all. But then the learners selected me to be a Vice Head Boy. Now I feel on top of the world to lead them.
It is very clear that we have you as a Vice Head Boy. And LRC, what challenges will the school be having next year?
I think there will be no challenges because we will lead the learners very well. So they will respect us and we will respect them.
Thank you guys. We are very glad to have you guys are unique with us. And guys, stay tuned.
Oh wow, Ipako is coming with heat.
They're coming with the content.
That's right, schools. That open up that Instagram page for your school.
If you have it,
Yeah.
post content.
And make sure you tag my zone.
So still on Ipako High School, we have another video from their editorial team, the vice head girl and head girl, who spoke a little bit about leadership. So stay tuned for that video as well.
Hi guys, we're back. So with me I have head girl and vice head girl. What are your names?
My name is Marvelous. My name is Rachel.
Okay, so Marvelous, how do you feel being head girl?
I really feel delighted about being a head girl. I'm confident and I have the strength to lead. So I believe that I won't let my school down.
Okay, thank you very much. Rachel, how do you feel being vice head girl?
Being vice head girl is not something that I expected. I'm very happy about it, and because not just being happy, I know I'm a leader, I'm born as a leader, so I got no matter how much you try and run from leadership, still get you, so I'm proud of being this leader.
Okay, so what do you think are the qualities of a leader?
Qualities of a leader, you should always lead by example, be respectful, like have respect. If you want to be respected, have respect for others, and whatever you do, must always lead by example.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm Cecilia Friedel. Bye.
That was School Corner, but now we are here at Varsity Chat Room. So what do we have in store? Like our page 8 of the zone is all varsity news. So can you please just take us through that one, Jeannie?
Absolutely. So on page 8 we have Sente Muilima from the Namibia University of Science and Technology, and she's pursuing a honors degree in business management. So you guys can just read up on her experience at the university.
Interesting stuff over there, all the way from NAST.
All the way.
All the way. So now we have another story. It's about AB and Bev, Namibia, that welcomed new graduates into a training program as part of its commitment to creating a bright future for the country's students. You know, I love the fact when corporate companies jump in and, plow back into, the students. It's
and
great
you know
stuff.
what's awesome about that is when you're done with your training at them, there's a chance that you would, a very high chance that they will employ you.
Amazing
So
stuff.
guys, if you feel you don't know what to do, you don't know what to study, look at these corporate companies. Pupkavits also have them. Now you know AB InBev is also running these training programs. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And you can go work for the biggest bottling company in Namibia if you want to.
Exactly. So we have another video from a NAS student who is Mika Lucas, who is studying communications and is all the way from Oshakati. He will be telling us about his business Quest Investments, which is a graphic design, marketing and research business. You know what you mentioned earlier in the show where if you have an idea, do your research, do the groundwork, implement it, and fight. That's also how you fight unemployment rate. Because then you have a business, you employ other people, and so you're bringing change all around.
Absolutely, and not waiting for the government to bring the change. And I like it when graduates actually takes the initiative. Yes, sometimes they can't do that for certain reasons or circumstances. But if it's in your means, in your capabilities, why not teach people about what you studied, show them what you studied and the importance of it? You can even become a content creator and tell people, listen, this is what we do, this is what the book says, this is what you can do.
Exactly. That's right, Jeannie. The world is your oyster. You know how we love the soft life. There's always an oyster involved. So grab the Tabasco, dab a bit of it on the oyster, slurp it.
And enjoy it, friends.
And enjoyment always. Love to see it. But that's the end of Varsity Chat Room. But before we say goodbye, watch the video and enjoy.
Good day, my name is Mika Lucas and I'm the founder of Quest Investments. We initially started off as a beverage company back in 2019 when we registered with BIPA, and a year later we pivoted and added a few more services to our offerings. I was motivated to start investments because I wanted to be self-employed, and I was always aspiring to be an entrepreneur growing up. And I got serious when I became bigger and got exposed to the university life. So I decided it was a good opportunity and time to start that time. We are a team of 4. Which is consisting of 2 hardworking ladies and 2 hardworking men, whereby we are brought together by a common purpose. My colleagues are experienced in various industries, such as a couple of them are marketing experts, and 2 of them are employed somewhere else. So although we all have a marketing background in the team, so that makes the work a whole lot easier. We offer IT services, graphic design, marketing and research services, as well as electrical services, which are not forgetting the beverage company, which we're currently working on at the moment. In the near future, we intend on employing a lot of youth in our company, just to help create some employment and just to help drive our economy into the right direction by doing what we can here at Quest Investments. We also intend on launching a few products through Quest Beverages, which is something to look forward to in the coming years. The advice I'd give to aspiring entrepreneurs, especially students, there's never a right moment to start. So today is the best time you can start, and you have to think long term. It's not easy. Nothing is gonna come to you as you expect it to come. So you will have to learn with experience and time, and you take it from there. You learn every day, and then you become better. And you become a better entrepreneur when you're improving as time goes. I'm currently studying Bachelor's of Communication at the University of Science and Technology in Windhoek. I'm a second-year student. Although I'm based in Oshakati, I'm currently doing it on distance. Yeah.
Well, Jeannie, I know, sadly, we have come to the end of today's Generation C episode, but how was it?
No, I thoroughly enjoyed it to be back here again.
Yeah, because we're always the ones writing the articles, but now being in front of being in front of the camera, it just feels like home.
It definitely does feel like home, and it is always a pleasure to work with you, Monique.
No, it's always a pleasure to work with you, Jeannie.
Stop it, I like
you
it.
came through with the looks, honey.
You need to. You have to, bring the energy for the weekend.
Exactly.
Not the weekend, the week.
The rest of the week, following the weekend. But guys, as I said, it has come to the end of today's Generation C show. But we are not going anywhere. We will be back again next week, Tuesday, 2 o'clock on our Facebook, MyZone Facebook page, MyZone Instagram page, and YouTube, and One Up too. So don't worry, we'll be back with great news, youth news, for the youth, about the youth.
By the youth.
By the youth. Yo, how many youthfulness can you get?
Can't get any better than this, guys.
If that's even a word. But okay, guys, from myself, Monique Adams.
From myself, Jeanette Diergaard.
It's a goodbye. Bye.